Hey everyone, it's Thursday. That means it's time for reading the book of Even More Awesome by Neil Pasricha, read with permission by the author. Tonight is the final chapter of this book. I hope you've had an awesome time with me here on Tuesday and Thursday evenings at 7 o'clock. So tonight's chapter is getting to the light at the end of the tunnel. And I know we've all been thinking about that lately, about the end of, staying home or going back to work or when things are going to return to normal. So we've all had parts of our lives that we couldn't wait until we got to the end of it, of a struggle, of anything that caused us pain or made us uncomfortable. So that's why the final chapter of the book of Even More Awesome is getting to the light at the end of the tunnel. And here we go. He went through some hard times too. Getting to the light at the end of the tunnel. My world was spinning in 2008. After finishing school in Boston and going on a cross-country road trip with my friends Chris and Ty, I moved to a dusty suburb to live with my brand new wife in my brand new life. Yes, we got married young, we got married quick, and after living on opposite sides of the border, we were finally moving in to get busy living. So I slapped on a crisp, fresh shirt and started a new office job while trying to settle into a brand new town where I didn't know anyone. My high school and college friends had long scattered like marbles, so I was looking for a new place in a new world. Now, my wife had been teaching for years, so she had a bit more going on. She'd coach baseball tournaments, and I'd stroll on waving at old folks on their porches. She'd play volleyball, and I'd eat cookies and flip past reruns. She'd watch Grey's Anatomy with friends, and I'd practice the fine art of taking long naps and playing video games. I felt pretty lonely, and whenever I flipped open the paper, the news didn't exactly cheer me up either. Polar ice caps were melting, hurricanes were swirling in the seas, wars were raging around the world, and the job market was in a deep freeze. It seemed like everything outside my window was just bad, and everything inside my window was just sad. Yes, although my wife and I had respect, trust, and admiration for each other, it was becoming clear after a few months that something was missing. So one chilly spring night in 2008, alone in our dark house, feeling cut off from the buzzing world of bright lights outside, I went online and on a whim started up a tiny website called 1000 Awesome Things. I wanted to try to focus on the positive by writing about one awesome thing every night after I came home from work. I think I needed to remind myself that there were bright spots in the darkness. I think I needed a cold breath away from the hot, swirling clouds around me. I think I needed a place where I could smile at the little things we all smile silently at throughout our days. Over time, our nights at home grew a bit quieter, our dinners a bit shorter, and our laughs faded into polite smiles. While the year rolled on, we kept living together, but we were growing further apart. She'd coach badminton and play on her volleyball team, and I'd stay home writing for hours about picking perfect nachos and the smell of gasoline. We kept trucking, kept slugging, kept soldiering on until the rubber finally hit the road one quiet night while we were sitting on the couch. She looked me straight in the eyes, and through painful tears, summoned to tell the courage that she didn't love me anymore. It was heartbreaking. Tears spilled all weekend, and wet pillows, sweaty blankets, and head spins came in waves. By Sunday night, I blinked bleary red eyes and suddenly realized I didn't have anything to write about except crying. So that's what I did, and that's why that Monday morning's entry is in the Book of Awesome. When I think back to that time, I'm reminded of heavy moments at the bottom of a dark well, staring way, way up at the tiny pinprick of light at the top. But I'm also reminded of the joy and relief of letting awesome things cheer me up while I struggle to keep moving. I guess I'm addicted to letting thoughts of crunchy leaves, shopping cart rides, and pizza slice tips swirl in my head and lift my brain sky high. I love talking with all of you and reminding ourselves of the many awesome things we all have to share. For us, we just happen to be two different people walking two different paths. Sure, it was painful as painful can be, but we need to grieve. We need to let emotions overcome us. We need to choose to walk towards those bright lights into the distance, even if those lights seem pretty far away. So come on, when bad news squeezes your lungs and the weight of the world pushes you under, let's always try to catch our breath by focusing on the best things in life. Yes, let's focus on the sound of steaks hitting a hot grill, taking the price tag off in one quick move, and good turnouts on your birthday. Let's focus on the beautiful pick-me-ups, like getting the airport pickup, laughing with friends until you cry, or holding the keys to your first apartment. Let's focus on all the magic moments, eye-twinkling memories, and small special touches that make every day so sweet and make every day worth living. Yes, life's too short to swim in the deep forever. So when it hurts, remember to focus on the end of that tunnel and let those lights guide you forward and forward and forward and forward and forward and forward and forward. Awesome. That is the final chapter in the book of Even More Awesome by Neil Pasricha. I hope you find the joys and awesome things in your daily life and continue to think about things that bring you cheer and uplift you in difficult times. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. There are still lots of story times, virtual coloring club, STEAM crafts, science activities, ASL story time, so many wonderful things from the staff at Providence Community Library. I've had so much fun on Tuesdays and Thursdays reading to you guys the book of Even More Awesome. Feel free to request it through our library system. We're now accepting requests on books, and we have curbside delivery at most of our locations. I hope to see you all soon in real life, and that will be totally and completely awesome. Take care, everyone. Bye.